Namaskar, my dear young friends of class 12. In this video, I am going to explain computer science class 12 data file handling text file questions. So here we go. Before starting this video, in this video I will cover objective type questions of 1 mark. Then we will go ahead like 2 mark, 4 mark questions. So let's begin. Myself Sanjay Parmar. I welcome you all on my YouTube channel tutorial AICS IP, and here we start the first question, that is fill in the blanks. So the first fill in the blank is a collection of bytes stored in computer secondary memory is known as dash. So here you can write the answer, that is file, because collection of byte means your file contains some of the bytes, some of the letters, some of the numbers. That is called file only. So the first answer will be file. The next, dash is a process of storing data into files and allows to perform various tasks such as read, write, append, search and modify in files. So what this process is called, that we have to write. So simply when you are performing this task, that will be considered as file handling. So file handling is a process of storing data into files and allows to perform various tasks such as read, write, append, search and modify in files. Fill in the blanks. Number 3, the transfer of data from program to memory, RAM, to permanent storage device, hard disk, and vice versa are known as dash. So the transfer of data from your RAM memory to that, you will find these answers I have given over here. So that also you can consider when you scroll down. So here just I am explaining directly. So don't feel like that I have not provided answers are there. You just scroll down this page, you will get, and I will provide you this link in description as well, so you can learn from it. So here the third answer is IO operation. So then when data is transferred from RAM to permanent storage, that will be considered as IO operation, input and output. From one it is taking input and from another it is taking output. So that will be considered as IO operations. Question number 4, a dash is a file that stores data in a specific format on secondary storage devices. So a dash is a file that stores data in a specific format. So whenever specific format is coming, that means it is data file, because every data file has its own specific data format. So that is stored according to the file types, whatever file types we have, whether it is text file, binary file or CSV file. So these 3 types of files handled by Python. Now fill in the blanks. Number 5, in dash files each line terminates with EOL or /n or carriage return or /r/n. So here it is simple answer, /n ends in text files. Whenever you are ending a line in a text file, /n character is there. So /n से ही वो लाइन खत्म होता है और नया लाइन वहां से स्टार्ट होता है, तो वहां लाइन टर्मिनेट हो जाएगा और नए लाइन से वहां पे स्टार्ट करने देगा. तो एवरी लाइन, जो लाइन टेक्स्ट फाइल में होती है वो हर लाइन के एंड में /n होता है. सिमिलरली CSV फाइल में भी होता है. जैसे एक रो कंप्लीट होती है, आपका लास्ट कॉलम है, उसके बाद वहां पे कोई लाइन एंडिंग कैरेक्टर होता है, उसे हम डेलीमीटर बोलते हैं CSV में. सो दैट इज /n. Fill in the blanks. Number 6, to open file data.txt for reading, open function will be written as f equal to. So here you have to write the manner how you will open the file. So simply you will write in this manner, open data.txt then R. So this statement is required there. Open your file name and the mode. There are so many modes, R, W and A. These are the common modes, R for reading, W for writing and A for appending. If you are adding plus there, R plus, W plus, like that, so it allows you to perform both the tasks, reading as well as writing. And when we are adding RT, so it means that text file, WT, it means that text file. If RB is there, then it means that binary file. WB there, then it means that binary file. So whenever you are performing operations on such files, you can specify that first initial letter of that particular file. So it allows you to read and write both. So in that manner also you can use this open function for specific types of files. To open file for writing, open function will be written as, here only W will be changed. See, only W, that is writing mode. So this you can write in that answer. Next, fill in the blanks. In F equal to open data.txt W, F refers to, so here F refers to file object. It is considered as file object, or you can say variable for the file. Whenever we want to point out that particular file, when you want to perform such task on that file, you can use F dot. So that F dot means that only whenever you are writing F dot, so that means file, whatever file you have given over here. So directly we are pointing to this particular file. Question 9, to close file in a program, dash function is used. So that file dot close we are using. So the function name is close. So here answer 9 is close. 10, a function reads first 15 characters from a file. So here they have provided first 15 characters and read. So whenever you want to read n number of characters, we have to use read, then the number you have to specify in bracket. The video I have already uploaded with detailed explanation about this read line and read lines. So you can watch that. I will provide you link in description and I button as well. A dash function reads most n bytes and return the read bytes in the form of a string. So dash function reads most n bytes. So here also number 11, you can use read line. So read line reads the specific line, whatever line we are providing, means n bytes. So if you provide 10, then it will read 10 characters and then return the bytes in form of string. Fill in the blank. Number 12, a dash function reads all lines from the file. So all lines, if you want to read all lines, then read lines function you can use to read all lines. Question number 13, a dash function requires string file underscore path as parameter to write in the file. Okay, so string file path. So which function requires file path? So here we need to write function. So whenever you want to write such thing, you can use this function. 14, a dash function requires a specific sequence of lines, list, tuples, etc. to write data into file. So dash function requires a sequence of lines, list, tuples. So whenever you want to provide sequence of list, lines and tuples, there you can use write lines function. So write lines read all of these things from lines, lists and tuples. 15, to add data into an existing file, dash mode is used. So add data into existing file. So simply you can use append mode. So here append mode will be the answer. So A or append, you can write both. Okay, here I have written append. You can write A mode because we are providing just A only. So that you can write. Number 16, a dash function is used to write contents of buffer onto storage. So whenever you want to write contents from buffer to storage, which function is used? So there you can use flush. So something is there on your buffer. Buffer means it is temporary memory where it stores your data on temporary mode. So whenever you want to make it permanent or you want to transfer that data or content into the file, you can use flush. So when you use flush, that data goes to your permanent memory or files wherever you want to store. Then 17, a text file stores data in dash or dash form. So simply it is very simple. The format you have to write, in which form the data is stored. So simply text data you can see ASCII and Unicode. So sometimes if you are using some other languages, so that type of UTF encoding is required. So that cannot be open in that particular form. So text file stores data in either ASCII form or Unicode, which are the simplest form of data whenever you are writing a particular language. 18, a dash is a plain text file which contains list of data in tabular form. So it is very simple, a CSV file which contains data in tabular form. Whenever tabular form is there, the answer will be CSV. 19, you can create a file using dash function in Python. Whenever you are going to create a file, so creating file, it is also simple. Whenever you use this function open, that time only the file will be created. But one thing you have to ensure that the file should be open with writing mode, W mode, then only you can use. So the correct answer you can write here. I have written only open, but you can specify file name and write mode, then only it will create the file. A dash symbol is used to perform reading as well as writing on files in Python. It is very simple. I have explained already. When you use R plus, so that means it allows both the operations. So that will be there, R plus. So like this you can write the answers. And if you want to watch this video, this is the basics of file handling in Python. You can click on this and you can watch the video from here also. Now next part, data file handling in Python, MCQs. So here first is, every file has its own identity associated with it, which is known as icon, extension, format and file type. So here every file has its own entity, identity. So every file has its own identity in computer, and that is first is considered as icon. It is also there, but identity, by icon also you can identify the file, there is no doubt at all. Okay, but the answer will be the extension. Every file has extension. Sometimes this icon can be default somewhere. If any icon is not there, then the default icon will be taken. So sometimes the file cannot be recognized. Okay, so extension is the fix, because every file has its own extension, and that is known as by extension. Format we are not considering, because format means it is something which is not visible to your file name or where you are saving your file. And file type is also there, but that will be not the correct identity. Question number 2, which of the following is not a known file type? So here .pdf, yes, it is very known and well known file type. .jpg, it is also. .mp3, it is also. .txp is not a varied file. So that is the correct answer. Now question number 3, in app equal to open data.txt, R refers to file handle, file object, file mode or buffer. So here file handle means what? This will be considered as file handle, where we are writing app equal to open data.txt. So data.txt, that will be considered as file handle. Then file object, this app refers to file object, file mode. So R refers to file mode. And buffer, here we have not specified any buffer in that manner. Question number 4, EOL stands for. So EOL, the simple full form is end of line. Then other options I have given: end of list, end of lines and end of location. So you have to remember the full form is end of lines. Here option is given end of lines also, but that is not correct. So ensure that you have selected the correct answer, end of line. Question 5, which of the following types allows to store large data files in the computer memory? So large data files, whenever you want to store, text file stores small size files. CSV can also store small size files, but binary can hold large amount of data. So that is the correct answer, because whenever you have large amount of data, huge data, you can save those all data into binary file. That time you have to use binary file. Otherwise text file can serve the purpose for small file sizes, but whenever you want to store data in tabular format, here you can use CSV files. So here check out all the contents of class 12 computer science. When you click here, you will get the complete index of computer science contents. Question 6, which of the following file types can be opened with Notepad as well as MS Excel? It is very simple. Whenever it is coming like Notepad or MS Excel, the answer will be CSV file, comma separated values. Text file, it will open only with Notepad or any text editor. Binary file you can open with any kind of software, but that is not readable directly. To read that, you have to use the program. Otherwise directly you cannot read any binary file. You need specific software or specific converted program. None of this, that option won't come. Which of the following is not a proper file access mode? So here, which is not a proper file access mode? So there are 3 modes I have already said: read, write and append. Apart from this, anything is given, that is not a file mode. So this close is not a file mode. Question 8. To read fourth line from text file, which of the following statement is true? If you want to read the fourth line, so fourth line, first dt equal to f dot read lines, print dt 3. Then dt equal to f dot read 4, print dt 3. So read function only reads first 4 characters. So that is not the correct answer. Then read line, whenever read lines and read line, so read line will read only fourth line here. So that is also not correct answer. So this is the correct answer, read lines. So first we are reading all the lines of that particular file, and then we are printing the third indexed line. So that is considered as a fourth line because index starts with 0. So when dt of 0 is specified, that means the first line. So here this one is the correct answer. Question 9. Which of the following function flushes the files implicitly? So whenever you want to flush the file implicit means from file itself. Whenever we are working in such program, we want to flush that file. We want to clear that something. Flush means clear, or we don't want to open that thing. So that can be considered. So here close is the correct answer. Flush function, it will just, as I have explained, input and output, these two operations associated with your file. So basically flush takes out your data from buffer to that particular file. So that is not coming over here. So correct answer will be close. Open you are using for opening or creating the file, and fflush function is not there in Python. This function works with C++ and earlier programming languages. Question number 10. Which of the following function flushes the data before closing the file? See, this is the main purpose of flush, before closing the file. So flush function is the correct answer. Here function flushes the files implicitly. So whenever this word is used, or file after closing, or file when you open that or something, then you can write close. Because whenever your file is open, that file is open and all transactions are carried out, and whatever you are writing, that is stored into buffer. So that time whenever you close, it will flushes the files. And here flushes data. So whenever you want to flushes data, then you can use flush. So here it will flushes the files, the complete file, and here it will flushes the data. Then next question. These are the short answer questions. So this I will explain in next video. So wait for that video. Till then, keep watching, keep learning. I have completed objective type questions in this video. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you are watching my video first time, coming to my channel first time, and you feel that this is important for you or this will help you in some ways, subscribe the channel and press the bell notification icon. You can ask your doubts by comment. I will reply. Thank you very much once again for watching this video. Keep watching, keep learning.